Good morning, class. How are you all doing? Who can remind me of our last topic? Yeah, respiration. That's correct. In our last topic, we explained respiration. One of the points that was said is that all living organisms respire. Someone asked that plants, do they respire? Yes, plants do respire. Zainab, divine respiration for us. That's correct. Respiration is the inhalation and exhalation of air. We all know that the human breathe in what? Oxygen, and breathe out carbon dioxide. Oxygen is taken in through the what? Through the nose and the mouth, and it is taken through the what? Through the trachea to the lungs. There are several components that makes the human being respire. Not even humans alone, all living organisms respire. And we explained in our last class that the human makes use of what? Of lungs for the exchange of what? Of gases. Today we will be treating the respiratory system. As you all know the definition of respiration, and in previous classes you would have been taught that what? Several organs and tissue form a network to make a system. So this morning we will be discussing the human respiratory system. The human respiratory system is a network, or let's say an array of connected organs and tissue that makes what? That makes the exchange of gas, that is the inhalation and exhalation of air, takes place. If you look at the body here, I've written the parts of what? Of respiratory system, or organs that are used for respiration. In human or several land animals, they make use of what? Of their nose and mouth to take in air, that is inhalation of air. We know that air is also a mixture of gases, and there are about 21% of oxygen in air, while there is about 78% of nitrogen in air. This nitrogen helps to dilute the concentration of oxygen that is present in it. So during the inhalation of air, the nose takes in air, then passes through the trachea, then from the trachea to the bronchi, then from the bronchi to the lungs. The exchange of gas takes place in the lungs before oxygen is being passed through the vein into the what? Into the body system. No human can survive without breathing. Yeah, no human can survive without breathing. No living organisms can survive without breathing. But there are several organs that are used for breathing. So those organs have been mentioned. I said the mouth and the nose, the pharynx, the larynx, the trachea, the bronchi, the bronchioles, the lungs, the alveoli, the air sacs are all used during what? During respiration. And all this makes up what? The respiratory system. The complexity of the respiratory system increases from what? From one organism to another. For example, let's take a plant for an instance. A plant does not have a mouth, neither does it have a nose, neither does it have a trachea, a larynx, a bronchi, and alveoli. No. Plant makes use of what? Of stomata and lenticel for the exchange of gases. I must tell you, plant do breathe. But they take in carbon dioxide and they exhale oxygen. You should all know that respiration itself is a biological process that leads to what? That leads to the breaking down of energy. That leads to what? Breaking down of energy into what? Into simpler, smaller and absorbable components in the human body. The main reason why the human breathe is to what? Is to break down energy into what? Into molecules, into the body system, so it will be absorbable into the what? Into the human body system. Let's take the food you eat for instance. The food you eat for instance, let's take rice. After you've eaten the rice, this rice needs to be broken down into what? Into simpler, smaller and absorbable components into your body that your body can make use of. We all know that the end product of what? Of carbohydrates is what? Is glucose. But that's not where we are going today. We are going to be treating respiratory system, how exchange of gaseous substances take place within the what? Within the body system. So permit me, I'm going to need to make a sketch